Hello, everybody. This is Bernie Strom, and welcome to my YouTube channel for today's broadcast of Field of Dreams Baseball. We are about to get started. I am setting this up. It'll just take a moment, and we'll be ready to go. Okay, we got 5 people in here. Buckshot first in the park, and that's going to be a good thing because Buckshot's game is going to be the first one I play, and he's going to end up playing Mark, who's the second one in the ballpark. Jeff Hunter here is Jeff Landau, MV. We're all here and ready to go. I'm sure we all know what's going on and where everybody stands. However, for those people who don't, I am going to just do a brief overview of where we are currently here in Field of Dreams Baseball Season 8. Moneyball, St. Louis leads by 9 games, but that's not the race. The race is, well, here, the best thing for me to do is go to this page. It explains it all. All those E's mean everybody here in the Sandlot division's eliminated. Beantown has clinched the division title. Moneyball, all those E's mean there's no race in Moneyball except for Chico's Lehigh fighting it out with Philadelphia with an outside chance of becoming the wild card. Natural division, Union Stewards took over last week in first place. My Sims tell me there's a 100% chance of him winning the division. Hagerstown, Vegas, 3 games back, however. They're going to play the week out just in case something bizarre happens. Crystal Lake, 1 game away from being eliminated from the rain delay division, but has clinched the wild card. So that's where we are. Here we go. Let's see what we're going to play. Oh, by the way, we're also going to keep an eye on Babe Ruth, who's got 77 home runs. Once he hits 78, I am going to broadcast Babe Ruth's at-bats, and we will see if we can watch him win 80 games. Pitching-wise, I don't think Walter Johnson's going to reach 40 wins, but he's at 37. We'll keep an eye on that also. Until then, let's get started here on the 24th of September. San Francisco at Hadley Lake. San Francisco eliminates Crystal Lake, winning 5-3. Manchester at Philadelphia. Philadelphia has to win, and they do, 6-0. We are going to play St. Louis at Chico's. Let's go. For the Hawks, Stan Kovaleski will be facing Walter Johnson. So we get a little preview of maybe what Walter Johnson's going to do towards getting to his 40th victory. We're here at Ebbets Field. Stan Kovaleski, 13-12, facing Walter Johnson, 37-15. St. Louis on the road. Chico's at home. Batting order for St. Louis: Collins, Jackson, Sisler, Snyder, Dickey, Edmonds, Clemente, Peralta, and Rowland. On the field, Goslin, Frederick, and Jacobson, left to right in the outfield. Guerrero Jr. third in this game. Simeon at short. Sternweiss at second. Bissonette, I guess that's how you pronounce it, at first. Bench catching. Walter Johnson on the mound. Eddie Collins steps into the batted box, and we're underway. Sternweiss to first for the out. Joe Jackson into his rookie season. He strikes out. Johnson gets his first strikeout. Joe Jackson will be in the draft for season 9. George Sisler. Ground ball back to the mound. Walter Johnson throws to first. 1-2-3 goes St. Louis in the first. The bail bonds coming up with Jacobson, Gosselin, Guerrero Sr., Williams, Semyon, Bissonnette, Frederick, Bench, Sternweiss. No, actually, that's Guerrero Jr. Guerrero Sr. is not in the game today. In the outfield, Jackson, Edmonds, Clemente left to right, Roland, Peralta, Collins, Sisler in the infield, Bill Dickey catching, Stan Kovaleski pitching, Baby Doll Jacobson steps in, and we're underway in the bottom of the first. Base hit. You're welcome, Buckshot. Trading him to you looks like it's been pretty good. He's been hitting all over the place. Let's see what he shows. Well, the 196 at-bats, 281 average, not bad. Gosselin up, runner on first. There goes Jacobson, steals base number 4. Just like that, Chico's has a runner in scoring position. Gosselin up the middle, Peralta to Sisler. Will Jacobson take third? He does. And Gosselin does the job. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. Guerrero Jr. coming up. For some reason, if no one knows by now, I can't get his picture to show in the game. Something about the naming characteristics. Sisler takes it to the bag himself for the out, but not before Chico's takes a 1-0 lead. Bernie Williams. Base hit in the right field. I think Vegas traded Bernie Williams to Chico's earlier this season. Marcus Semyon. Number 1 for Kovaleski ends the inning, but not before Chico's takes a 1-0 lead. We're heading to the second. Johnson facing Snyder, Dickey, and Edmonds. 1 away. Great play by Frederick. His 48th great play of the season. Shows you what a number 10 does in center field. Line drive by Dickey down the right field line. It bangs up against the wall. Dickey heads for second to throw. He is safe. 25th double of the season. Jim Edmonds, runner on second. And there's a base hit in the right field. Poor play by Sternweiss. Throw home. He is out. Jacobson throws out the runner. Even though Sternweiss has a poor play, it leads to an out. It is still 1-0. I think Jacobson has a 9 arm. He's a tough guy to run on. There is a fly ball deep to left. Inning is over. We head to the bottom of the first. Chico's leads 1-0. Kovaleski facing Bissonnette, Frederick, and Bench. Runner on first for Chico's. Frederick back up the middle. Kovaleski to Sisler for the out. Runner goes to scoring position. 1 away. Johnny Bench. Another ground ball up the middle. This one picked up by Peralta, throws to first. Runner goes to third, but there are 2 outs for Snuffy. And he is Kovaleski's second strikeout victim. We head to the third, 1-0 Chico's. We know who Steve's rooting for. Peralta, Roland, and Collins to face Walter Johnson. Gosselin's got it for the out. Guerrero on the ground, throws to first, 2 away. Collins goes down on strikes. We head to the bottom of the third, 1-0 Chico's. Top of Chico's order, Jacobson, Goslin, and Guerrero facing Kovaleski. Line drive down the left field line. It is bouncing around in the corner. Baby Doll Jacobson heads for second. He is now 2 for 2 on the day with his 9th double for Chico's since August 1st. Goslin up 0 for 1. That's going to be on the ground, taken by Peralta. To Sisler for the out. Jacobson has to hold. The ball was in front of him. And Guerrero Jr. Number 3 strikeout. Kovaleski comes back to the mound with the ball as he got it from Dickey. Bernie Williams up, runner still on second. And he goes down. That's Kovaleski's 4th. We head to the 4th, 1-0 Chico's. There's Steve. Love them Hawks. He's rooting. I can hear him through the headphones. Jackson strikes out. Sisler up. Pops it up to the infield. Sky-high pop-up. Bissonette puts it away. 2 away for Duke Snyder, who's hit a line drive into left field, and that's going to drop for a double. His 7th of the year since joining St. Louis. St. Louis has the tying run in scoring position. Bill Dickey doubled his first time up, and he's going to hit a line drive, base hit in the right field. He will tie the game up. It is 1 apiece as Steve Tate screaming in the background. Edmonds is Johnson's 4th victim to end the top of the 4th. We head to the bottom of the 4th, tied at 1. Semien 0 for 1. On the ground, a Roland. Long throw to first, 1 away. Bissonette pops it up in fair territory. Roland calls for it. 2 away, and Johnny Frederick. He's going to pop it up. This time Sisler calls for it. And there we go. 1, 2, 3. Go the bail bonds. We head to the top of the 5th, tied at 1. Clemente, Peralta, and Roland, the bottom 3rd of the order to face Walter Johnson. Or Johnson's got it underhanded to Bissonette for the out. Peralta, 5th strikeout victim for Johnson. And Roland, line drive right at Semien. It's a web gem. That will be on Sports Center tonight. We're halfway home. This game is tied at 1. Kovaleski pitching a good game. Bench Sternweiss and Jacobson. Up this inning, 1 away, fly to center field. Sternweiss pops it up. Foul territory. Collins chasing. He's chasing it, but it's going to be in the stands. Sternweiss line drive in a right field. Base hit. It's off Clemente's glove all the way to the walls. Sternweiss rounds first, rounds second, heads for third, and goes in standing with his 8th triple of the season. And as MV always says, I hate Snuffy Sternweiss. And so does Steve Tate right about now. Jacobson 2 for 2, and he's Kovaleski's 5th strikeout victim, 2 away for Goslin, who's going to hit a base hit in the right field. And Chico's takes a 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the 5th. The photoless Guerrero Jr. up. Goslin steals second, his 10th of the season. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. pops it up in a foul territory, being chased by Roland near the stands, but Roland puts it away for the out, ends the inning. We head to the top of the 6th, 2-1 Chicos. If Chico's makes the playoffs, we will have an opportunity to have a new World Series champion this year again. There could be a repeat, of course, with the Hawks, who's on the field at this particular time. But both Crystal Lake and Chico's will have an opportunity if Chico's is going to be lucky enough to get that far. Ground ball up the middle. Collins is out. Joe Jackson, 6 strikeout for Johnson. George Sisler's 0 for 2. Deep in the right field. Jacobson's got it at the wall. However, 1, 2, 3 go the Hawks. We head to the bottom of the 6th. 2-1 Chico's. Kovaleski to face Bernie Williams, Simeon, and Bissonnette. Ground ball up the middle. Kovaleski to Sisler, 1 down. Simeon 0 for 2. Line drive. Roland puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down for the first baseman, Bissonnette. He's going to hit it on the ground to his counterpart. Sisler takes it to the bag unassisted. We head to the 7th. It's 2-1. Chico's in the lead. Duke Snyder up. Walter Johnson strikes him out, number 7. Dickey steps in. Edmonds on deck. Dickey gets his second hit, third hit of the day. He's now 3 for 3. Runner on first represents the tying run. Jim Edmonds 1 for 2 today. He walks him. Walter Johnson thinks it's his first walk of the game. Yes, it is. He struck out 7. Runners on first and second. 1 away for Roberto Clemente. Fly to left. Gosselin's got it. Runners have to return to their bags. 2 away. Johnny Peralta. Runners on first and second. Peralta to left. And Gosselin secures the ball for the out. We head to the bottom of the 7th. We're having a great pitcher's duel here between Johnson and Kovaleski. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors. 4 left on for Chico, St. Louis. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. 4 left on for the Hawks. Kovaleski to face Frederick, Bench, and Sternweiss, the bottom 3 in Chico's order. Frederick up the middle. Collins backhands it to Sisler for the out. Johnny Bench, 0 for 2. Line drive, left field, base hit. Johnny Bench gets 6th hit of the evening for Chico's. Runner on first. Snuffy Sternweiss tripled his last time up. There's a strike as Bench holds, does not go. Ground ball to Roland, going to throw to Collins for 1. First, but Sternweiss beats it out. 2 away, however. Runner on first for Baby Doll Jacobson's 2 for 3 today. There goes Sternweiss. He is out. As Dickey throws him out, we head to the top of the 8th. 2-1 Chico's. Aaron Reed pops in. Hey, Aaron, how you doing? Johnson, starter on the mound, 88 pitches, can pitch forever, will be facing Roland. We have a third baseman coming in to play defense, Espinal, rated number 9. And guess what? Ground ball to the replacement. Espinal the first for the out, 1 down. Isn't that always the way? They put you in the game. First play of the game, that ball always finds you. Eddie Collins 0 for 3. Walter Johnson delivers, and Collins is his 8th strikeout victim. Joe Jackson, 3 strikeouts today. Johnson delivers. Fly to center field. Frederick puts it away for the out. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning. Chico's hanging on to a 2-1 lead here. Jacobson to face Kovaleski, followed by Goslin and Espinal. On the ground to Rowland. Gets him by a couple of steps. Goslin up. He's the 6th strikeout victim for Kovaleski. Both starting pitchers still in the game here in the 8th inning. Espinal on the ground to Rowland. Great play by Rowland, and you know what a great play is. It's an out. 1, 2, 3, go the bail bonds, team. We head to the top of the 9th inning. St. Louis's last 3 outs. Is that Steve Tate screaming, get a hit? I think so. Johnson to Sisler. Ground ball to Simeon. Gonna be close. Oh, it's an error. The ball gets away from the first baseman. It's Simeon's 6th error of the year. And Sisler is on second base, representing the tying run. Nobody out, top of the 9th inning, and Duke Snyder stepping to the plate. And instead of intentionally walking him, Walter Johnson hits him. Runners on first and second. I don't think you baseball fans need me to explain where we are now. Sisler, the tying run on second. Snyder, the go-ahead run on first. Dickey, 3 for 3 at the plate. Walter Johnson gets his sign and delivers. Dickey pops it into shallow right field. Jacobson puts it away for the out. It is a great play. Maybe I should have kept Jacobson. Who knows? Walter Johnson facing Edmonds. Edmonds in a crucial at-bat. Tying run on second. Go-ahead run on first. The pitch. Edmonds strikes out, the 9th strikeout for Walter Johnson. I would imagine his clutch rating's a 10. As he's going to need it, because he's going to face Roberto Clemente. 0 for 3 today. However, Clemente, a 280 hitter in the season, 18 home runs, 79 RBIs. Johnson gets the sign, 2 outs. Tying run on second. Go-ahead run on first. Johnson delivers. And Clemente's out on a strikeout as Chico's wins 2-1. And Steve Tate slams his program to the ground and runs out of the stadium. He is pissed. And let's review the box score. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for Chico's. Not a surprise. Chico's leads the league in pitching. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors for St. Louis. 3 hits for Dickey. He was the hitting star for St. Louis. 2 hits for Jacobson. I guess he was the hitting star. MVP, Walter Johnson. No home runs in the game. Pitching-wise, Kovaleski pitched a great game. Although he lost his 13th game, he did pitch 8 innings, allowed 6 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, struck out 6, walked 1. Winning pitcher Walter Johnson, number 38, we may get a chance to see him pitch for his 40th win. 9 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, it's earned, 10 strikeouts, 1 walk. That is the box score. Well, 3 games played with 25 minutes into the broadcast. We're going to have to pick this up a little bit, but Chico's now with a 2-game lead over Lehigh. Lancaster at Cleveland, 2-1 Lancaster. Bronx at Amazing. Bronx 6-0, shutting out Yoko's team. Hagerstown needs a win. They're at Florence. They don't get it. They lose 10-9. Crystal Lake, well, Crystal Lake is going to be in the playoffs. So losing to Carolina 4-3 really doesn't make a difference. Beantown at Lehigh. Well, I don't have to tell you that Lehigh needs a win, and they get it 6-4. Union Stewards needs a win to, let's just put it, the only way my team has any chance is Washington needs to beat Union Stewards one of these next two games. They do not get the first one. Stewards wins 7-0, so Edmonton at Vegas really doesn't mean anything. And Edmonton wins 12-8. That pretty much secures the division. And it will be in a minute. Union Stewards one game away from clinching the Natural. Let's check Babe Ruth here for a second. Babe Ruth 77. We're not going to cover the next Babe Ruth game. We'll see how he does. With a 2-game lead in the wild card, we're going to sim this day's games. San Francisco to Hadley Lake. 8-6 San Francisco, Manchester at Philadelphia. Philly 4-1. How does Philly's out of it? Lancaster at Cleveland, nobody cares. Edmonton at Vegas. Edmonton sweeps Vegas 2-0. They're done. Vegas is finished. Hagerstown, if Hagerstown loses, Union Stewards are the champions. Hagerstown wins 10-4. Going to have to wait for the next game in about 4 games here. Chico's at St. Louis. Steve's rooting for St. Louis, and he gets a win. St. Louis defeats Chico 6-4. Bronx at Amazing, 7-5. Amazing. Crystal Lake at Carolina, meaningless game. Beantown at Lehigh, not a meaningless game. We're going to play that game. Let's auto-play Union Stewards at Washington to find out if Union Stewards are the natural division champions. They are squeezed by Washington 12-11. They have eliminated Hagerstown, and want to congratulate Mike Union Stewards, San Francisco, Beantown, and St. Louis, all the division winners. Crystal Lake, the wild card in the Universal League, we only have to worry about this one right here. Lehigh, 1 game back in the loss column, 1 game behind them. Let's play the game. Is this fun or what? A meaningless game for the Orioles. They start Hippo Vaughn against Johan Santana. The lineups are in. Well, we're here at Forbes Field. Hippo Vaughn versus Johan Santana. Vaughn 10-18 with a 4.16 ERA, facing 20-game winner Johan Santana 21-8, 3.32 ERA. It's sunny, so we're not going to have a rain out, and the wind is only 3 miles an hour. It will not be a factor. The lineups for Beantown: Hafey, Lazari, Correa, Ordonez, McGriff, Johnson, Thomas, Wilson, and Kell at third base. In the outfield for the Lizards, Williams, Mays, Abreu in right, left to right in the infield, Brett Ramirez, Alomar, Giambi. Campanella is the last time you're going to see Campanella is with Lehigh, Campanella goes back into the pool for drafting in season 9. Santana's on the mound. Willie Mays doesn't have a picture. We're going to leave it that way. I'm not in the mood. Haffey steps in. Here we go. Willie Mays puts it away for the out. 1 down. Lazzari to left. It's deep, but Williams going to take it off the wall all the way to third. Is he going to be safe? It's a triple. Tony Lazzari triples with 1 out here in the first inning. Correa on a 9-game hitting streak. Flies to left. 2 away. Lazzari's going to come home. And that was a mistake. Double play. We head to the second. Oh, excuse me. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. Here we go. Lineup for Lizards: Abreu, Nicholson, Ramirez, Mays, Giambi, Campanella, Brett Williams, and Alomar in the outfield. Haffey, Johnson, Ordonez left to right. Kell, Correa, Lazzari, McGriff in the infield. Catching Wilson, pitching Hippo Vaughn. Stepping in is Abreu. And he strikes out to lead off the bottom of the first. Nicholson strikes out, second victim for Vaughn. Hanley Ramirez. Flies to left. 1, 2, 3, go the Lizards. We head to the top of the second. Division winner, Beantown, playing wild card wannabe. Lehigh Lizards. Santana delivers, and there's a base hit in the right field. Maglio Donahue at first. Fred McGriff up. First strikeout for Santana. Bob Johnson. Line drive. Giambi gets it. 2 away runner still on first for Frank Thomas. Second strikeout for Santana. We head to the bottom of the second. There is no score. Mays, Giambi, and Campanella. Mays flies to his counterpart in center field. Line drive, great play in center field by Johnson. Campanella to center field. And Johnson makes all 3 plays. We head to the top of the third. There is no score. Not a surprise in the global division that we're getting pitching duels. Global division is a pitching division, while the global league is a pitching league. Universal League, more of a hitting league. Jimmy Wilson flies to center. Mays has got it. George Kell's going to fly to center. If I'm not mistaken, that's 5 consecutive fly balls to center field. Haffey on a 7-game hitting streak. This is not to center field, but Abreu's got it in right. We head to the bottom of the third, no score. Okay, here we go. Hippo Vaughn on the mounds. Bottom third of Lehigh's order. Brett on the ground to second. 1 away. Williams was traded to, I think it was Hadley Lake. Lehigh got Ken Williams from Hadley Lake for Ralph Kiner. Ken Williams, 246 on the season, 21 home runs, 93 RBIs. My guess is That's not what Steve Tate expected. He goes down, strikeout number 3 for Vaughn. Alomar. Line drive. Lazzari makes a great play to end the inning, number 24 for Lazzari. We head to the 4th. No score. Yeah, I'm betting if Steve had it to do it again, he would have kept Kiner. Lazzari strikes out number 3 for Santana. Correa strikes out number 4 for Santana. Will there be 3 in a row? No, O'Donia's to left. Williams has got it for the out. Quick 1, 2, 3, top of the 4th. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Beantown, nothing. Lizards, nothing. Vaughn pitches to Abreu, who fouls it over the backstop. Abreu up the middle, and there's the first hit of the day for the Lizards. Runner on first. Abreu back. Nicholson's the 4th strikeout victim for Vaughn. Runner on first. Hanley Ramirez. He's going to get a single in a right field. Will Abreu go to third? He will not. He holds at second. Runners on first and second. 2 hits apiece for both teams. Vaughn delivers. Willie Mays. It's a foul ball going towards the stands. Kell chases it and reaches into the crowd to make a great catch. 2 away. Jason Giambi 0 for 1. Runners on first and second. Giambi to right. Ordonez puts it away. Inning over. We head to the top of the 5th. Still no score here at Forbes Field. I'll be right back. Okay, after a little liquid refreshment, Santana to face McGriff, Johnson, and Thomas here in the top of the 5th. To right field, Abreu's looking at it, and he's got it for the out. Bob Johnson, 0 for 1, going to be 0 for 2 as Ramirez is going to catch this one. And Frank Thomas it's a line drive, base hit to right field. Frank Thomas with a hit. He's on first base. 3 hits for Beantown. The Lizards with 2 hits. Jimmy Wilson, the catcher, stepping in. He's going to hit it on the ground. Hanley Ramirez has got it to Giambi for the out. 1, 2, almost 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, a hit and an out. Halfway home, there's no score here in Forbes Field. The camera's got Steve Tate on the edge of his seat. He needs a win. Campanella, Brett, and Williams to face Hippo Vaughn. That one is in the glove of Hafey for the out. Thought it might be out of here when it left the bat. Brett, line drive. Lazzari's got it for the out. 2 quick outs. Kenny Williams. And he strikes out for the 5th time. Victim for Hippo Vaughn. We head to the top of the 6th inning. There is no score. Kell, and then the top of the order for Beantown, Hafey, and Lazzari. Kell, line drive, base hit to left field. That's going to be a double. That's going to be George Kell's 18th double of the season. Go-ahead run on first. Chick Hafey up 7-game hitting streak. He bunts. Throw to first by the third baseman. Sacrifice works. Runner goes to third. How'd you like to be that guy in 7-game hitting streak and the third base coach gives you the sign to bunt? Tony Lazzari Fly ball to Willie Mays, deep center field. That will score the run. And even though he slid, Willie Mays had a great throw. It was close, but that ball was too deep for even Mays' arm. It is 1-0 Beantown. Correa up. He hits a line drive, but Brett is going to snare that one for the third out. We head to the bottom of the sixth. Beantown leads 1-0. Vaughn facing Alomar, Abreu, and Nicholson. Hit back to the box. One away. Abreu strikes out for Vaughn's sixth strikeout victim. Nicholson becomes Vaughn's seventh strikeout victim. We head to the seventh. Crowd is unhappy, but it's 1-0 Beantown. Lehigh needs a victory. Santana delivers. O'Dania's the fifth strikeout victim for Santana. McGriff to right. Abreu in front of the right field fence puts it away. Bob Johnson. And Willie Mays puts that one away. 1-2-3. Go Beantown. We head to the bottom of the seventh inning. Beantown, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors, 2 left on. The Lehigh Lizards, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left on. Hippo Vaughn on the mound using 63 pitches to get through the first 6 innings. Here we go to the bottom of the seventh. Ramirez, Mays, and Giambi. There's a line drive, and there's a base hit. Poor play. Ramirez is going to be safe at second base as Carlos Correa makes a poor play, allows the runner. No, he's out. I got to read that again. I took my eyes off it. It's roped hard between third and short. Correa dives. He can't grab it. That'll be a base hit for Ramirez. Takes a look at second. He's trying for 2. Here comes the throw from Hafey. Ramirez slides. Lazzari tags him. He's out. That's better than my play calling. However, did I see Steve Tate slam that program to the ground again? I think I did. Willie Mays. Mays on the ground, and it's in the left field for a base hit. Mays turns that into a double, and that makes Hafey throwing out Ramirez at second even more important. Runner on second, 1 away. Jason Giambi facing Hippo Vaughn. Fly ball to center field. Johnson's got it for the out, 2 away. If Vaughn gets Campanella, that play at second base where Ramirez was thrown out is going to be the crucial play of the inning. Vaughn delivers. Ball is outside. They're going to walk him. Let's see. No, that ball's on the ground to the left of third base. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on second. Here's the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Correa makes a great play. It's always an out, and you gotta believe that they're out of the inning. It's unbelievable. They could have tied the game. They didn't. We head to the top of the 8th, 1-0. Beantown. Santana still on the mound. He will be facing Frank Thomas, Wilson, and Kell, the bottom third of Beantown's order. 6th strikeout victim for Santana. Line drive, base hit to center field. And Wilson is on. Wilson represents an insurance run. I'm sure both Beantown and Chico's would like to see it. Mike Timlin's coming into pinch. And Santana doesn't look too happy. He thinks he could have kept going. Timlin this season, 4.82 ERA, 2 wins, 1 loss, 4 saves. 282 batting average against. The league is hitting 282. The pitch to Kell. Kell on the ground looks like a perfect double play ball, but they're only going to get one. That's all they needed. No? Yeah. That's the second out. They needed more than that. 2 away. Hafey up. Hafey's the guy that threw Ramirez out at second. Timlin delivers. Kell holds. It's a ball. Wild pitch by Timlin. Insurance run on second base. Hafey up. Timlin delivers. Line drive deep into left field. That's so deep it is into the stands. There's no stands. It's into the woods. 2-run home run for Hafey. And I can't believe this, but Hafey hits his 11th home run. He's the star of the game no matter what happens. 2 insurance runs for Beantown here on the top of the 8th. Timlin facing Lazzari. Santana in the dugout looks miserable. He knew he should have stayed in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lazzari strikes out. Timlin gets him. But 1 batter too late as Beantown scores 2 runs. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning. 3-0 Beantown. Well, it's up to Brett Williams and Alomar. Vaughn's still on the mound. Looks like he can pitch all day. Brett on the ground. Kell up with it. To McGriff for the out. 1 down. Kenny Williams. That one's in the right field. There's a base hit. Kenny Williams on first. Lehigh needs base runners. Alomar, a great hitter, and up he hits it back up the middle. It's going to be the second for 1. Back to first, a double play. Unbelievable. Great double play by Beantown. We head to the top of the 9th, 3-0 Beantown. Top of the order, number 3 hitter, top of the inning, Correa, Ordonez, and McGriff. Timlin's still in there. Are they going to replace him? No, they're going to let him pitch. Correa line drive, base hit into left. That's going to end up to be a double. Correa's 25th double of the season. Another insurance run on second. Timlin delivers to Ordonez, who's going to single in the left field. And just like that, it is. Oh, he's going to hold at third. Third base coach holds Correa. Runners on first and third. Still 3-0, though. McGriff up. Timlin turns red. They're going to let him pitch. And he strikes him out. Second strikeout. Timlin's still on the mound. Bob Johnson up. Lehigh looking for a double play, and they bring in Juan Rincon, who is 4.07 ERA for the year. 3 wins, 4 losses, 4 saves. The league's hitting 259 against them. They need a double play here desperately. Rincon delivers. There's a ground ball in the left field, base hit. There's another insurance run. It is 4-0 Beantown. Frank Thomas up. Goes down on strikes. 2 away for Jimmy Wilson. Wilson on the ground. Brett makes a great play. Flips to Alomar for the out. We head to the bottom of the ninth inning here in Forbes Field. It's 4-0 Beantown. Mark from Beantown is Chico's best friend at this point. This game means nothing to Beantown, everything to Lehigh. They've got the top of the order up. Abreu, Nicholson, and Ramirez to face Hippo Vaughn. There's a base hit in the center field. That's going to be a double. Not only a double, it's his 59th double of the year. Abreu's had a great year. Runner on second. They need base runners. Fred Nicholson. Line drive down the right field line. That one's going to be in the corner. Abreu's going to score. Nicholson on his way to third. Here's the throw. It's close. He is safe. Fred Nicholson triples, and it's all of a sudden 4-1. We've got a ball game. Nobody out. Runner on third base. Hippo Vaughn pitched well until this inning. Fly to right. Ordonez gets it. That should score Nicholson. It's going to be 4-2. One out. Willie Mays up. And believe it or not, the tying run is in the on-deck circle. Here's Vaughn's pitch. Fly ball deep into left field. That is turning, twisting foul. As Buckshot holds his breath. Mays strikes out. Beantown 1 out away from spoiling the day for Lehigh. Lehigh needs a base runner. 4-2. Giambi doesn't represent anything, but Campanella on deck represents the tying run. Vaughn delivers. Giambi strikes out to end the ball game. Beantown wins 4-2, and the Lizards go down at home. Let's take a look at the box score. Beantown. Looks like almost everybody got a hit except McGriff. 2 hits for Ordonez. Lehigh, 2 hits for Abreu. 2 hits for Ramirez. There was a play where Ramirez got thrown out. Don't know if that would have made a difference. However, the game is over. 4 runs, 9 hits, no errors for Beantown. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors for Lehigh. MVP of the game, Hippo Vaughn. Vaughn won his 11th game, 9 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs. Both of them earned, struck out 9. Walked nobody. Santana's the loser now, 21-9. Pitched 7 1/3, only allowed 5 hits, 2 runs. Both earned, struck out 6. Walked nobody. Very interesting. Not a walk in the game. Okay, let's take a look at the standings. Chico's now 2 games up on Lehigh. The only race available. So let's just keep hitting the auto button. Chico's at home against St. Louis. They lose 5-4. Bronx at Amazing. Florence at Crystal Lake. Hagerstown at Vegas. One game separates them all. We go to... Oh, wait a second. I don't know how long we're going to be going today because we got Babe Ruth at 78 home runs. Let's see where Babe Ruth is playing. Hadley Lake. Well, let's do a few. Let's save that game for a minute. Let's autoplay that. Autoplay that. We'll autoplay this game here. Chico's wins, they'll have a 2-game lead. If they lose, they get a 2-game lead. Walter Johnson wins number 39. That could be we'll see if Walter Johnson's going to pitch again. He'll pitch on 1 day's rest if he does. Okay, let's go to the box score. Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth, home run number 79. Okay. Let's finish simming this day. We can sim this since it's a 2-game lead. Lehigh needs this win. They don't get it. Philadelphia wins 4-1. Autoplay this stuff. Chico's 2-game lead. What do we got left? 2 days. Well, where's Washington playing? I want to watch Babe Ruth. I know this is going to be a long broadcast. I apologize. I'd like to see Babe Ruth hit 80 home runs. So let's see where we are. Well, Jeff doesn't want to see anymore, but I want to see Babe Ruth. And since I'm doing the broadcast, we're going to see Babe Ruth. However, we don't have to watch the first. We got Babe Ruth coming up in the bottom of the first. So, no, we got to play the first inning. So let's just click it without any play-by-play. Okay, here's Babe Ruth's first at bat. Bagby delivers. Struck him out. Shouldn't take very long to play this game this way. Let's see, how far, what do we got here? We've got about 9 batters, so let's do this. We're in the second. Let's go to the end of the third. Well, there's Ralph Kiner with his 27th home run. Here's Babe Ruth at bat number 2. Is this going to be it? There it is, number 80. You saw it. Babe Ruth, 80 home runs on the season. There it is. Congratulations, Babe. We can quick sim this to the end of the game. Let's see if he hit any more. Nope, that was number 80. We got to see number 80. I thought that was a thrill. I'm sorry if that I played that when some people didn't want to see it, but there it was, Babe Ruth, number 80. Okay, we got a 2-game lead here. 2 days to go. Let's see what happens. Here we go, Chico's at home against the Bronx. Chico's wins 9-3. They have a 2-game lead. Is Lehigh play today? We'll find out here in a second. Here we go. Lehigh wins 14-5. There's a 2-game lead. It's over. 1 day to go. We will zip this up. Steve can put the playoff file together. Oh, I did ignore Walter Johnson here. I did not pay much attention. He did not win 40 games, so I didn't miss anything. I should have seen you slash with Walter Johnson, but he did not get his 40 win. Did he pitch the last game of the year? Where are you, Chicos? He did. But this is interesting. They took him out after 4 innings. Was he injured? Let's find out what happened. Why would they take him out after 4 innings, allowed 2 hits and no run? Doesn't say a word. I did forget to watch. I do apologize. Doesn't say anything about injuries. But the computer manager took out Walter Johnson after 4 innings, hadn't done anything. Interesting. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for, may have been tired. He could have been tired after 4 innings because he did only have 1 day's rest. But a live manager, right, would have kept him in. Let's see how many pitches he threw. I'm not sure where it is, but you guys can look it up. He probably was tired. That's probably exactly what happened. I'm going to zip this up. I want to thank Slash, Buckshot, SGJ Jamie, Jeff Hunter, Dave Landau, MV was here, Steve Tate, who breathes a sigh of relief, can get on to his other projects because he missed the playoffs, unfortunately. Mark in Beantown was here. Who else? That's it. Buckshot, first one in the ballpark. Anyway, I'm going to zip this up. I want to thank everybody for watching. We got to see Babe Ruth, and he did hit an 81st home run, as I see, in the last day of the year. So congratulations to Babe. Congratulations to Union, Stewart, San Francisco, Crystal Lake, Beantown, St. Louis, and Chico's. Looking forward to the playoffs. See you guys all on Discord.